Hello, hello, hello. How are we all? Welcome, 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 welcome. I hope you're all doing very, very well. We are back with another Manchester United watch-along. We are playing Rosenborg today. How rude is that dog? If you didn't know, obviously Rosenborg today, second of our pre-season fixtures. So who's excited? I'm excited. I am excited. It's good to see you all in the chat as always. I hope you're all enjoying the weather. If it is hot near you, if it is too hot near you, then commiserations. But yeah, like I said, welcome in everybody. I hope you're all doing extremely well. I've missed you all. It feels like it's been a while, doesn't it? Well, it's been just short of a week, because obviously last Saturday was our Wrexham game, and Carrick has set up slightly different this week. So let's get into some lineups. Manchester United start with Vitek in goal, Luke Shaw left back, Aidan Heavens centre back with Harry Maguire, Lenny Yoro in right back, Andre Santos, Mason Mount in the middle with Dorgu, Shea Lacey, Mbuemo and Xerxes up top. That I feel like wasn't the lineup that I saw on Instagram. I could be wrong, of course. I could, of course, be wrong. Where are we? There we are. Let's have a look. Oh no, that was right. So, exciting lineup that. Shea Lacey, I'm excited to see Shea Lacey in the middle. I'm excited to see Dorgu, of course. Xerxes. Santos in the middle as well with Mount. Hopefully it's a bit more of an interesting game than this week. Obviously more minutes in the tank, more training sessions in the tank as well. Hopefully there is a little bit of improvement in this squad, because last week I think the second squad that came out were actually a lot better than this squad. So yeah, disappointing from this first kind of stronger team last week. So they have rights to wrong. Rights to wrong. Alistair says nothing much, just up at 8:30 a.m. for this shit. Right, Alistair. At least there's no Jack Fletcher. Yes, Alistair, yes. Not very impressed with the Fletcher brothers so far. But hopefully they can improve. Yeah, like I said, I am very looking forward to this game. It's good to just see Manchester United back. It really, really is. I am enjoying it. Let me just grab my water bottle because it's outside. And I'm a bit behind on the old... Well, I'm not anymore, actually. I was very busy at work today, so I've got one of these water bottles, look, you know, the ones that say the time of day on it, so you can try and... It tries to hold you accountable. Thoughts on Rashford maybe staying? Oh, I don't know, Alistair. I just don't see it. I'm not convinced by it. I just don't see how it's possible. I don't think it'll be very long term. If anything, I think maybe he stays, gets a couple of minutes before January and then goes. But I could be wrong. And I don't know. I can't see it, and I'd find it difficult to believe. But yeah. United Mandem, welcome in. Good to see you in the chat again. Yeah, we will see what happens with that situation. Where have you heard that, Alistair? I haven't heard much more about the Rashford situation. On it. Temperature in Norway is 14 degrees, says FC. Committed to the cause though, Alistair. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Breathing.
Really? I can't have that door shut. I've got the windows shut because I can't, everyone's bloody making noise outside. Now she's just shut that door. The fan is up, the PC is on. I'm going to be in a puddle in about 20 minutes time. I can't how does she think that's possible? Dog's in here breathing his head off. I can feel it already. Let's try and go any familiar names in the Rosenborg lineup. Not a clue. Sorry. I would love to tell you their lineup, but I haven't got a clue about any of them. On the bench today, we've got Tom Heaton, Dermot Mee, Daniel Armour, Jayden Kamasan, Harry Amas, Toby Collier, Jacob Devani, Jack Fletcher, Tyler Fletcher, Daniel Gore, Jim Thwaites, Ethan Williams, Chido, Obi, and JJ Gabriel. So at least JJ Gabriel's on the bench. Why is Tielemans injured? Why does it say Tielemans injured? Yoro in at right back as well. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about Yoro at right back? I thought he played well. Can open now, caption him. Perfect. I thought Yoro did well last week. I thought he was probably one of our best players in the first half last week. Welcome in, Brandon. Hope you're well. Exactly that. That's a good point, actually, Alistair. Alistair says, not to mention Rashford's lost his number 10 shirt. See what I mean? It's just a very ugly situation. I feel like in very ugly situations like that, you should probably just move the player on. Alex says, good afternoon, Holly. I'm still at work, so relying on you to let me know how the game goes from a Man United perspective. I've got your back, Alex. I have got your back. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry. It's so hot over here. He played right back last game and did well. Yeah, I agree. I enjoyed Yoro at right back last week. So let's hope that he can continue in that form and improve on that. And hopefully we score a goal this week. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That would be good. Josh says, how are you, production? Think this is going to be a 3-0. And Josh, on that point, great reminder, we will do a predictions. Now, you all got it wrong last week. So nobody predicted Wrexham to beat us. Just very slow pre-season games, aren't they? And it's understandable, I guess. Come on, they've only just been back a couple of weeks, but I think it's a bad result. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a bad result losing to Wrexham. Alistair says, I haven't seen anybody interested in Rashford, so I think he may stay until January. I don't want him starting over Cunha. Unless we use him as a striker. Unless we use him up top when Sesko's unavailable. Not when Sesko's unavailable, because hopefully he will be unavailable most games, but as a little bit of a difference to Sesko. Because I think it's frustrating for Mbeumo when he's in that position. We've obviously seen Rashford in that position before. So it could be he could be utilised there, Alistair, perhaps. What do you think about that? Alex says, in the absence of Mazraoui and Dalot, we need to prepare ourselves for the absence of both players during a busy season with extra fixtures. Thus, why Yoro at right back is a clever move. I just don't see him as a right back, do you? I wouldn't have predicted that. But if he can do a job there, I'm more than happy, and he probably can do a job there because we all know how good Yoro can be. We just need to see that from Yoro this season. And I think minutes very much help Yoro. I think he's not really like an Aiden Heaven where you can kind of throw him into any situation and he'll get you out of a sticky position. But Yoro, I think, needs a run of games, needs a lot of minutes, needs to ease himself into playing. And I think if we do that and we manage him properly, then there is no reason why he wouldn't be able to help us out next season and sort that out for us if we need it. It does scare me, though, that I think Dalot is, again, going to rob another season in a Manchester United shirt. Commitment, and not commitment, commitment, hard work, and bloody... I don't know what the other word is, but that's going to get Dalot another season in a United shirt. I just don't see it. I don't see how the club don't want to improve in our fullback positions. He is. Dalot is going to be our important right back next season. You can just see it. It's mad to think, though, isn't it? It's mad to think that how many years is so Maguire was signed in 2018 and we had Maguire and Dalot. Now it's 2026 and we've got Maguire and Dalot. Now don't mince my words there. I don't mind Maguire. I think Maguire was great for us last season, but we've still got Dalot and Maguire. Because we don't have fit centre backs. We bought 2 centre backs, being De Ligt and Martinez, and they're out more than they're in. So Disappointing for me. Very disappointing. We need to invest in that position. Premier League ball. Out to play. Alex says, I worry about how long De Ligt will be out for, and even if he returns, will he be the same player as he was before? Also, I don't trust Martinez. He's so injury prone and made of glass. Can definitely agree on that. Definitely agree on that, Alex. I'm looking forward to today's game, though. I just hope we play a little bit better. Than we did last week. Welcome in, Richard. Hope you're well. Alistair says, I was rewatching games from last season. God, the Amorim era pissed me off first half. Long throw-ins by Dalot and playing Bruno in midfield instead of a 10 cost us so many games. And it was so boring to watch, wasn't it? The only interesting thing about it, and less so for us, but the only interesting thing about us last season was how comical we were. Was that neutral fans could laugh at us. And no two games were the same last season. And you can say that about Manchester United of late anyway in the last few years, but Amorim was a particularly low point, wasn't he? Particularly low point. Would you sell Rashford to Spurs? Yes. No. Yes. I don't really care. If he went to Villa, it's the same as going to Spurs, isn't it? He went to Villa and did alright there. It's the same thing, innit? Seven says, big up Holly, Spurs fan here. Welcome in, Seven. I hope you're well. Not long now till kick-off. We still look quite far away. New kit on show for the first time. The blue kit. And here's me wearing blue in honour of that. No, it's not. It was completely by chance that I put this shirt on. Nice shirt though. I do like it. I like the colours. I like the colours on the sleeve. Maguire. With the toss of the coin. Colin says, no one wants Rashford. Bad attitude. No way he's worth over 300 grand a week. You need to take a pay cut, otherwise we're stuck with him. He won't take a pay cut though, Colin, I don't think. He won't. The thing is, I don't think he'll be against revitalising his United career, and unless he does that for the right reasons, he will just be earning that much money a week with us, so he won't just leave. And if it's a case of there's nobody else interested in me, I'd like to think that he would still perform. He'd still perform, maybe. Seven says, I'm good, thanks. Good luck with Champions League. I'd rather you guys win it than anyone else. Thank you, Seven. Thank you. Muna says, Amorim is now coaching at AC Milan. He just bought Ramos, a bench player from PSG, for 75 million. Right, we're ready for kickoff here. Ready for KO. Rosenborg are about to get us kicked off for the second game of pre-season. There we go, we're off. P, welcome in, P, hope you're well. It is very nice actually, Holly, says Jaina. Welcome in, Fishface, good to see you in the chat, Fishface. Alex says, the new blue shirt is nice. I may buy it with my membership discount next time I visit the Old Trafford Megastore. Yeah, I want the blue one, but I'm waiting for the. I will get the white. I will get the blue one, but I really cannot wait for the white one. I can't wait for the white one. Dorgu, heavy touch, goes back to Aiden Heaven, does well under pressure. Heaven wins a foul. Gorgeous, Heaven, brilliant. Top is looking splendid. Well, MP. Who do you think is the best player in this starting lineup? I think worst. Oh, that's a hard question, that. You'd have to go for a mass, surely. No, Xerxes, sorry. No, yeah, a mass. I do think Amas would be a great player, but I've not seen enough of him, so I'd have to say Amas there. But best player, probably in Buemo. If United do lose, I hope your photo on Reactions TV thumbnail doesn't look like a horror again. Alex with the £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Alex, for the super chat. You are a legend. Alex says, with FPL now, will you create a private league? That's a good idea, actually, Alex. Great idea. I'm just terrible at FPL and I don't really want to expose myself. Rosenborg with a bit of possession here, being pressed by Santos. Managed to get it to the left side. Go all the way back. Xerxes now looks to press. Good ball through the middle from Rosenborg. Shaw, we'll see that back to Vitek. Bad communication there. Vitek was coming out, but Shaw just disposed of it anyway. Could have bought us some time on the ball there with Vitek. Poor communication. And Buemo wins a foul. Vitek now. Into heaven. It's like heaven to touch. Shaw gives it away. No, he doesn't. Xerxes drops deep. Well done, Xerxes. Good feet. Heaven all the way back to Vitek. Finds Maguire. Maguire, good ball into Mount. Mount with a terribly shit ball. Out for a throw-in. That was awfully shit, Mount. Really awfully shit. If United lose again, I'll be celebrating just like they did when they lost to Wrexham. Thanks, Philip. Bloody creaking doors. Poltergeist. Is the star boy playing? Who? Mount? Yeah. Mount's playing, and he just did something terribly shit, P. Heaven. Xerxes. Good hold-up play from Xerxes. Great challenge by Rosenborg from Ondorgu. They win the ball back clearly. Mount gives away a foul on the edge of the box. What is Mount doing? Come on, Mount. Good opportunity this for Rosenborg to at least get a shot on target. P says in it, no stress. I'll hold you to that, P. I'll hold you to that. Our next game is for a cup, Snapdragon Cup. A cup is a cup. We do that every year, don't we? Alex says Mount playing deep shows why midfield signings are a must. We really need a third signing, even if it is Baleba. Shot blocked by Mount. Pressed by Xerxes. To no avail though. Rosenborg still with possession. All the way back to the keeper. Apologies, guys. I don't know any of their names, so it will just be. I'll just be talking about them as a whole. I'm afraid. I'm gonna sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze? Probably not. I guess not. I'm too hard to sneeze. Possession for Rosenborg at the back. Still. Xerxes presses again. They play through. Foul given away by Andre Santos. Pressed a little bit too heavy there, Santos. So in the prediction, 70% of you think that Manchester United will win, 20% of you think that Rosenborg will win, and 10% of you think that this game will be a draw. Euro nutmegged. Rosenborg are all over us so far. Rosenborg, can they look to get a cross in? Given away, Mount. Yoro's under pressure, loses it. Back with Rosenborg's defence, all the way back to the keeper. Played into the left-sided centre-back. Nice ball through the midfield. Great ball forward. Maguire, can he clear it? Not well enough. Yoro does really well. Feeds in Mbuemo. Go on, Mbuemo. Great feet from Mbuemo. Go on, Mbuemo. Great ball out to Dorgu. Terrible touch from Dorgu. Let's keep the ball now. Let's keep the ball. Well done. Dorgu back to Santos. Into Mount. Mbuemo did very well there. Hamas now. Finds Mbuemo. Played into Yoro. All the way back to Maguire. What the hell is that, Maguire? What the hell is that? Horrible pass back to Heaven. Vitek goes long towards Luke Shaw, who loses out on the header. That'll be a United throw-in. Alex says, when can we expect to see our World Cup players again? Surely they will need pre-season before the season starts. So surely we should expect to see... Who was out sooner? Ahmad. We should see Bruno soon, surely. We should see Dallo soon. I mean, Dallo seems like he's been on a bloody 6-week holiday. We should definitely do better there, I think. But it is his right foot. It's a great ball from Xerxes. Really good ball from Xerxes. P says stream's frozen. Dorgu gives away a foul. God, that's great aggression from that Rosenborg player to get there ahead of him. Perfect. Mount, good pressure. Goes out for a Rosenborg throw-in though. Deep within their half. All the way back to Heaven. Plenty of space now for Heaven. Let's get some control back. Santos. Out wide to Luke Shaw. Back to Heaven. Maguire. Mbuemo, nice little touch inside, but Amas can't get there. I hope we see some more of Amas next season. I like Amas. Well done, Mason Mount, well done. Mbuemo though, surrounded, can't get the ball out. Yoro's there to see it out for a throw-in. Mount did really well there. Jason says, Holla Holly, what would be a good campaign? I thought you said captain. I read it as captain. I was going to say Bruno. What would be a good campaign for United this year? I've got my thoughts on that, Jason, and I've just filmed a video on it, so I don't really want to spoil it. But I think we'll do well. I think we'll do well. And Mbuemo with a nice ball into the box, but Xerxes misread the situation and hasn't got to that. Just kind of goes over Xerxes' head, that. But loads of birds everywhere. There's birds on the pitch. It does look better than Wrexham so far, Alistair. I agree. Santos looks good today. He's broke up a few bits of play in the middle. Just spoke too soon. Mount, well done, Mount. Mount's starting to warm up a little bit. Xerxes does well. Great from Xerxes. Does well under a lot of pressure. And Buemo, that is shocking, my friend. That is shocking. What are you doing? What has he just done there? Some questionable decisions from these lots so far. Mount gives away another foul. Welcome in, Lewis. Hope you're well. So many birds in the pitch. Piss off! I keep thinking this guy's Harry Wilson. Looks like a Fulham kit and he's got a bloody haircut like him. These birds are pissing me off. Why did I say that so well spoken? These birds are pissing me off. Oh, and Buemo gives it away. That could have been dangerous there if Santos wasn't there to act on that. Shaw now driving forward for United. Lost the ball though. Wins a throw-in. Santos. I want to see some flair from Santos. Great ball forward from Amas. Finds Dorgu. Ball almost hits the bird. Get that pissing bird off the pitch. Get that pissing bird off the pitch now. Alistair says, maybe a hot take, but Buemo had a bad second half of the season for me. Seems all he did was just score tap-ins thanks to Bruno. His misses were shocking. Oh, he had so many terrible misses, didn't he? Really bad. I would agree with that, Alistair. Not a hot take for me. I hope so, Josh. Mbuemo, terrible touch. Mbuemo again, terrible touch. Wins it back though, well done. Well done, Mbuemo. Santos finds Luke Shaw on the left. Lots of space for Luke Shaw this game so far. Back to Santos. Mount, back to Santos. Good ball into Xerxes, good link-up play. Good feet from Xerxes and Dorgu. Dorgu's so good at that. Still Xerxes, ball into the box. Blocked by Rosenborg. Heaven will see that back to Harry Maguire. Maguire, good forward movement and just turns back. Maguire put himself under pressure. Wins a foul though. Isaac says, I'm saying it here and now, Holly Carrick and his coaching team aren't going to take us anywhere. Oh, Isaac. Isaac, valid as your opinion, but I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong, Isaac. No worries, Josh. Enjoy your dinner. I'm not eating anything at the minute because we're on holiday next week and I've just got no energy. Mad, isn't it, how much energy food gives you? Especially the fatty food I was eating. All I've eaten today is I had them little tiny chocolate chip Weetabix for breakfast, and then I had an apple and some grapes and some crisps for lunch. That's it. An apple, some grapes and crisps for lunch. I'm starving. I am. This is my second bottle of this today, Alistair. You'd be proud of me. Josh says mum made homemade lasagna, Pete. Got some garlic bread as well. Oh, stop it. Stop it, Josh. I know, Jaina. We're having chicken. We're having chicken for dinner as well, so that's not even going to fill me with my needs. We're just having chicken, I think chicken wrap things for dinner. Wellian apples and grapes. Alistair, you'd be proud of me. I weighed myself this morning, guys. 2 kilograms less than when I last weighed myself. And I can't remember when I last weighed myself. Let me see if it says on my app. And my BMI's dropped down as well. I last weighed myself in June 16th of June, and then today, and I'm 2 kilograms less. Yeah, loads of protein in chicken, isn't there? Loads of protein. Protein. But I'm going to undo it all by eating absolutely bucket loads next week. I'm going to eat bucket loads next week while we're on holiday, and then when I'm back off holiday, I'm not going to eat again. I'm going to do this again because this is working. Me not eating is working. It takes guts not to stuff your guts, says Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd. But I'm gonna unproud you all of me next week because I'm gonna eat loads next week because we're on holiday. But you only live once. It's been a long season, hasn't it? It's been a long year so far. All inclusive, yes, P. I've got to get my money's worth, haven't I? Well, I say I'm gonna eat bucket loads. I'm not gonna eat that badly. I'm just gonna eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some snackage maybe. Isaac says, I know it's pre-season, but 2 matches now, Holly. I don't see repeated patterns of play. No. Just remember, though, Isaac, there's not very many players on this pitch that you'll see in a starting lineup next season. So there's probably 4, 5 maybe. So don't worry too much. Thank you, Josh. Alex says, Holly making it sound like she's preparing for Love Island with her starving. Those small bread rolls getting a right C into. Oh, P. Bloody Tenerife's getting a C into next week. Tenerife won't know what's hit it. As soon as I step foot off that plane. Yeah, not too bad. Just won a foul. You can tell he's a player, Alistair, so far. Well, I don't know if I'm speaking too soon, but you can tell he's a player that doesn't want the ball for long. He doesn't want the ball for a long period of time. Like, I think that's the difference between him and Casemiro's. Casemiro's comfortable on the ball, whether it be he's just in a new squad, new team. Great feet from Xerxes, plays it out wide to Mbuemo. Mbuemo, good feet. Can he get a cross in? Still Mbuemo, does very well. Mount, shot, blocked. Good play from United there. Yeah, he doesn't hold the ball for overly long, which I like that. I like somebody that just keeps it simple, but there's not a lot of flair to it, is there? Not everything's very simple at the moment. Welcome in, Adrian. Hope you're well. Mbuemo, corner comes in. Headed away. Only as far as Shaw. Finds Maguire. Go on, Maguire. Put a cross in. Maguire. I like Maguire's crossing. Mount. Finds Mbuemo. Mbuemo, good touch inside. Gives it away. Good play now from Rosenborg. Rosenborg on the counter-attack. Mbuemo has to get back and does. Good teamwork there from him and Heaven. patient play from Yoro there. I like Yoro as a right back. I like him. He's very physical. We don't see that from Dalot. We don't see a very physical right back when Dallow's there. I like that from Yoro. And he's not slow either. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do, Yoro. Christian says, Holly just popped in. Holly just popped in. How have we played so far? A little bit better than last week, but marginally, Krishna. Still, touches are still abysmal. And we're still failing in the final third, so marginally better. Embuemo and Mount need to be sold. Max, come on. Not Embuemo. I get why you'd say that about Mount, but Embuemo's a good player. Dalot clears. Dalot is still that guy. No chance. Alistair thinks we need a left back and a backup striker. Completely agree, Alistair. Completely agree. Hard to judge anything off a pre-season game. It is fish face, it is. It's like bloody watching Sunday League, isn't it? I never take much notice of pre-season. Thought you were going to Ireland to see Westlife. I am, Richard, in September. Mount. Great feet from Mount. Opens up Santos. Here he is. Drives with the ball now, Santos. This is what we like to see. This is what we like to see. Yeah, oh, very lucky there to get away with that. Horrid ball into Xerxes. Xerxes does really well. Good feet from Xerxes. Finds Dorgu. Dorgu out wide to Luke Shaw. Back to Dorgu. Heaven. Maguire. We're just recycling again. Lacey reminds me of someone. He's got the same body language as Mason Greenwood did. On the pitch, alright? You know how Mason Greenwood used to just drop in and out of everywhere? He was just always... Yeah, Fishface, how do you feel about the Morgan Rogers deal? You must be happy about that. P, how do you feel about it? Yeah, that would be doing bloody Shea Lacey a disservice, wouldn't it? These birds, I'm telling you now, if I was in that crowd, there'd be some serious stones flying about. John Stones everywhere. We're winning the league. We're winning the league. Morgan Rogers there. So what was holding Villa back then? What an upgrade though. What a bit of business there from Villa. They've lost their most creative player in Morgan Rogers and they've signed probably the least creative player in the Premier League. So that's good. Uh, 442 says, how's the game so far? Tried other channels, but they're all just talking about transfers. Is the game that bad? It's not bad. It's just very pre-season-y. 442. It's very horrible touches, terrible balls, fouls everywhere, second to everything. It's not great. Very slow build-up play, and when we do build up fast, we haven't got the legs to kind of carry it through. So it's just very pre-season, very kind of up and down. Embuemo pushed to the floor, wins a foul for United. Back to Mount. Mount with a switch of play. It's a good one. Great ball out to Dorgu. Underlap by Shaw. Finds Amas in the middle. Good control by Amas. Santos. Great ball into Dorgu. Oh, Dorgu Santos. I like that from Santos. I like that. I like that. The easy option was on the left. He got the ball. He slotted it through to Dorgu. That's what we like. That is what we like. Look at this. Look, that's exactly what we needed. Great run by Dorgu. Shaw, Santos, take the risky pass and shot. I like that. I like that. Yeah, no one wants to get injured either, do they, Alistair? You're right. Hits the post, by the way. Dorgu's shot. Hits the post. Shame we didn't hit one of them bloody birds! Mbuemo clears. That'll be a foul. Thank you, ref. Krishna says, Garnacho to Villa was a surprise. Hope he gets his act together and revives his career. Couldn't give a shit. Couldn't give less of a shit what happens to him. Not bad. Who's that twat from Argentina? Who's that money grabbing? Oh, don't get me started, please, Krishna. Mount's been very good. Mount's been very good since I slated him earlier for that terrible pass. Good pressure by Amas. Unlucky not to get there. Pumped forward by Rosenborg. Only as far as Harry Maguire's big head. Lost in the middle by Amas. Santos, does he foul? Yes. Referee gives a foul to Rosenborg. It doesn't feel like 26 though, does it? It feels like a lot, P. It feels like really hot. If you told me it was 32, I'd believe you. Exactly, Alex. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cross comes in from Rosenborg. 2 free players in the box. Mount gets back there eventually. Rosenborg's Harry Wilson. He's trying to be Harry Wilson, that guy, isn't he? Who's been the best player so far? Who's impressed you? I think, genuinely, you might laugh, but I would say best 3, I think. Yoro, Mount and Xerxes. Genuinely. That's who I think they've played well so far. Xerxes been really good, I think. Great ball into Amas. Xerxes. Amas. Go! Xerxes does me justice! Xerxes does me justice. What a bloody ball to Lacey. Lacey, what a goal. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Thank you. Enjoyed that. Love that. Thank you very much. Thank you there, because I know people were going to say, Xerxes, having a good game. Xerxes? Yes, I said it. You heard me. Xerxes and Amas had a lot to do. So big credit to Amas there. Big credit. That's a great little showcase from Amas. And like I said, I hope we see him a little bit more next season, because that is very, very good. Very clinical. Drives forward, cuts inside, slots it. And it's a lovely finish as well. Lovely finish. Told you Xerxes would score today, Josh. Well, Josh, you still need that to come true, pal, because he hasn't scored. It was a lovely assist. I'm sorry if my reaction gave off the impression that Xerxes scored, but it was because I was just talking about him. Way to go, United, says Jaina. Xerxes flicks on and off more than a light switch. But when Xerxes like this, Alistair, he is actually good. Like, I do actually rate Xerxes when he comes on and he plays like this. Plays really well with his back to goal. It was a great pass by Xerxes. You're right, Krishna. I enjoyed. Yoro picks it up in a good position now, thanks to the help of Harry Maguire. Santos. He'll play out to Mount. Great ball forward from Mount into Yoro. Oh, Yoro unlucky not to get the ball in. Why should we reward Dalot with being put back in the starting lineup when Yoro's playing like this? You tell me why. Why? I don't know why, so let's not do it. Irish Ghost says, let's see we see more of this during the season. Mount goes back to Maguire. Maguire into heaven. It feels like heaven to touch. Oh, little ballad. Little ballad there, is it? Little ballad. Oh, nice ball forward from Maguire, but Shaw can't keep that in. Go out for a Rosenborg goal kick. It feels like heaven to touch. Mazraoui had a great World Cup too. He should be ahead of Dalot in the pecking order. Well, I think Mazraoui might be called upon in centre-back, because we saw Mazraoui play well in centre-back for, obviously, Morocco, and we've seen him there for us a couple of times as well. It depends on whether Carrick will go with Heaven or not. He might want a little bit more seniority there. But definitely, I think Mazraoui should 100% get in ahead of Dalot. Diego Dalot. Santos finds Heaven. No, go ahead, Holly, serenade us. I can't, Jaina, because this is supposed to be about you. It's supposed to be about football, isn't it? If I start singing, then the channel will quickly become bloody. I'll get famous for the wrong reasons, and I can't be bothered for it, you know. I hate when water goes warm. Warm water is so gross. I agree, Alistair. I don't think Heaven deserved to get dropped when Martinez came back last time. Mbuemo stands over the free kick. If a bird... Ooh! Big fat dirty birds. Great cross. Yoro hits the bar. Oh, Yoro. Get that bird out of my sight. Unlucky Yoro. Could have got himself a goal there. Lovely cross in from Mbuemo. Absolutely gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Really nice. And Yoro was ahead of a Maguire who probably would have got that on target, because Yoro was really high in the air and Maguire just kept his stance. Amas. Oh, Dorgu. Good feet from Dorgu. Santos finds Mount. Ref, get out of the way. Oh, Dorgu tries a little flip around the corner to Xerxes, but it's read by Rosenborg. Yoro. Brilliant, Yoro. Brilliant. Dalot doesn't do that. Great football. Great football from United. Unlucky. Get there, Dorgu. Unlucky. Mount's there. What's the foul for? What's the foul for? Dorgu gives away a foul, apparently. Bird getting more minutes than Mainu. I know Alistair's pissing me off. Go on, Maguire, with the good feet. Xerxes there. Mbuemo's through. Go on, Mbuemo. Ref, last man. Ref says no foul. Look, you got a call for him, yeah. You got a call for it. Defender does very well. Good pace though from Mbuemo to get there. Don't think Rosenborg expected that. So nice to have an upgrade to Ugarte, isn't it? Why are you calling Lacey a mass? I always do that, Clues. I apologise. Lacey, sorry. I apologise, Lacey. I always do that. I always get them two mixed up. Apologies. Welcome in, Bryson. Hope you're well. This half feels like it's gone on forever. It's sad now because we're not going to see any of these players in the second half. I'm enjoying this game. I feel like we're really grown into it now. Oh, unlucky. Almost a brilliant ball from Mount into Mbuemo. Rosenborg have really opened up the last 10 minutes, so it could be a really enjoyable game. Lacey Amass sounds like a great hybrid player. That would be the perfect player, wouldn't it, Lacey Amass? Yoro drives forward for United now. Finds Lacey. Bloody hell, Rosenborg flying around like these birds. Look at them. Flying into every challenge. Someone tell them that it's pre-season, please. Do you think we'll sign anyone else? Surely, Bryson, surely. I think we need to. I think we need to sign somebody else. I don't know if Santos and Tielemans is good enough transfer window. Have a word with them then, ref. Corner and Mbuemo to take. Corner comes in. Maguire, back post, headers back across goal. Headed away by Rosenborg. Looking to break here. Mount does very well. Well done, Mount. Great strength from Mount. Welcome in, Mike. Hope you're well. It's more like they're more like Seagull FC, Alistair, aren't they? Seagulls. We have Leeds to come pre-season. That will be a test. It will be a test. I'm scared of Leeds now with Harry Wilson. He'll be a great addition to that squad. Heaven with a horrible ball into Dorgu. Santos wins the ball. Referee gives the foul anyway. Welcome in, Chris. Oh, great cross in for Rosenborg, and they failed to make an impact on that. Probably should do better there, the striker. He's in the box on his own, basically. Just doesn't manage to get anything on the ball. I think it's offside anyway, though. Welcome in, Jay. Welcome in, DDW. Come on, let's get back underway. Come on, Vitek. That keeper kit is lovely, by the way. What do you guys think of that keeper kit? I really like it. Maguire gives it away. Lacey. Good coverage from Lacey, but can't win it back. Mbuemo gives away another foul. Goodness me. These players must be knackered because they're every 2 seconds they just stop and play. That looked like that looked like so on purpose as well. Desperate to get to half time, it seems. Desperate to waste time. Headed away by Xerxes. Retrieved by Santos. Nice ball into Dorgu. Dorgu gives it away. I couldn't watch this all the time. These birds are really annoying me. These birds are doing my head in. Nice composed header back to Vitek by Maguire. DDW says, be great if I could see the kit. It's the pink goalkeeper's kit. You know the pink one with the like turquoise stripes? Luke says, thank you for doing these streams, especially for those of us United fans who can't subscribe to MUTV. Having a community to watch brings the world a little closer together. Thank you. My pleasure, Luke. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I agree, Alistair. I think Dallo will be in this starting lineup as well. There is so many birds on the screen, I can't even tell you. Possession for Rosenborg at the back. Out wide to the left. Cross blocked by Yoro. Very deep cross that would have been. How long has this half been? This half genuinely feels about an hour long. We're still not even through the first half. Now we're not going to see any more of these players. Cleared by Mount. There are so many birds on this pitch. I literally am going to lose my mind. Is anyone else? Is this bothering anyone else? That's it. Thank God for that. Half time. The world's longest half. And I wonder what changes we'll see at half time. No worries, Jay. Mohan says half time it is. Clue says I haven't paid for MUTV, I'm watching it on, and I'm watching it. Used to be a monthly subscription, then they changed it to yearly to stop people cancelling after pre-season ends. That is so cheeky, isn't it? That is so cheeky. Oh, DDW, there's loads. Do you mean me, DDW? Mike says, blah blah, garlic bread. Mike's talking about garlic bread and pea. Fit chit dins. What changes would you make? Considering what we got on the bench, probably none. But obviously that's not going to happen. Is there anyone I would like to see? I'd like to see Chido Obi, JJ Gabriel as well. JJ Gabriel. They're the only two I really care about seeing. Amas maybe in at left back instead of Shaw. But then I'd keep the rest the same. There's no more of them players that I'm really interested in. Harshly enough, but it's the truth. Bruno's watching the game on his iPad. Admiring a Bruno-esque pass. Sorry guys, I'm just so low on energy. Wish I could tell you. Alistair says, I'd like to see a mass on. Criminal not to give JJ 45 minutes, says DDW. We haven't seen him at all, have we? We haven't seen him at all in a senior shirt. MUTV getting in about the new stadium. I wonder, will they build the new stadium and then knock down Old Trafford? That makes sense. That makes more sense, right? Otherwise, we'll have to play somewhere else for a little while, and that'll be chaos. It's okay, Holly Bob soon, says Mike. I can't wait. According to you, a mass is already on. No, Milo's here till Milo's here till Sunday morning, Mike. Milo's been here since last Friday and doesn't go till Sunday morning. I cannot wait for a holiday, guys. I cannot wait. I really am really excited. Alex with the £5 super chat. Thank you, Alex. Alex says, what else do you think? Who else do you think will sign in the weeks ahead? I think we'll sign a third midfielder, but will we prioritise a new left back or backup striker? Thank you, Alex, for your lovely super chat. Very much appreciated. Guys, please do drop a like on Alex's super chat if you can, to show our grateful gratitude, thankfulness, pleasure. Alex, answer to that question, yes and yes. I think we will sign a third midfielder and a left back, and I hope that left back is one person. Bloody hell, I hope Milo's paid rent this week. Oh, he's doing my head in as well. He's just following Holly round all day. He's not interested in me. Alice says, you've earned the holiday and for keeping us all entertained and going, especially through that World Cup. Oh, I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I've not been this excited for something in so long. Look at that sprinkler they have on the pitch. The sprinkler reaches half the pitch. The sprinkler is on the side of the pitch and it reaches the middle of the pitch. That's incredible. It's like a fire hydrant. Will it still be a holiday if you're still streaming? I'm not streaming on holiday. I'm not thinking about anything while I'm on holiday. Apart from, what time does that bloody bar open? What time is that bar open? Get me a porn star. What are they called? Porn star. What are they called? That goes to show, isn't it, that how out of the game I am. What are they called? Welcome in, Tom. Porn star. Is it porn star martini? Or am I going mad there? You're going all inclusive, yes, Mike. Spicy marg by the pool, yes, please. Martini. Well in, P. Well in. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Pina colada on top tier. That's coconut though, right? I'm off to Tenerife, Tom. 11 Tenerife. Oh, Tenerife hates to see me coming on Monday. It is going off. It is going off. Just rewatching that ball by Xerxes is perfectly timed. Just slows up at the right time for Amas as well. Amas? What am I saying? Shay Lacey, stop it now. Stop it now, you. Pint of Guinness. Go on, Richard, you mad head. You looking forward to the Premier League? I can't wait. I can't wait. Send us pics of the buffet. Of course, Peasels. You and Holly need a holiday vlog. I like the idea of it, Alex. I just don't know if I will be able to just get out of my blissness. I really am going to just completely and utterly relax. So I don't even know if I can even facilitate thinking about what to film. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't. Is there anything to vlog if I'm just drinking pina coladas by the pool all day? And I'm not speaking because I am just in the zone. I'm in the pure relaxation zone. Polska says, good morning, Holly. We just had a massive earthquake here in New Zealand. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Polska. I hope you're all okay. I'm glad you're okay as well. I hope you guys are safe. Odd as a six-legged cat. What are you slabbering about? Who's this guy? Can't wait to watch Holly crash out when the Premier League starts. Get the cocktails down you and the burgers. Oi, Tom, you know me too well. You know me too well. You know me too well. Baleba did well at AFCON. Maybe there were issues at Brighton last season. As the season before, he was brilliant. I know. And I do hope that's the case, Alex. I just don't think that's enough. One season is enough for us to go, yeah, he's the player that we need to get. I think another couple of seasons will be enough to hopefully showcase that. I just don't know if we should spend the amount that they would want for him when he's still kind of we're not 100% sold on him, are we? So latest, Tom. Thanks for joining us, Tom. We're fine, just rocking and rolling. Glad you're okay anyway, Polska. Glad you're okay. Alex says, also, Ineos will like the fact that Baleba is desperate to join Man United. That was the same thing with Cunha, Mbeumo and Sesko. I'm scared to hear what you've ate when you return on holiday. Alistair, I just won't say it. If it will upset you, Alistair, I won't tell you. I don't think it's going to be terrible. They're not too bad, are they? It's not going to be great, don't get me wrong, but it might not be terrible. It might not be terrible. Airport's going off. Love the airport. What are you doing in the airport? I don't like the airport because I don't like flying. I really hate flying. Flying scares the life out of me. Ah, then you are being really lovely. You are being really lovely. Thank you very much then for your lovely words. Bit of grub at the airport. But our flights are like... let me check what time our flight is. It's really early. Jane says, I'd never be in a plane. Then's just called me a parasite. At least spell it right then. If you're going to call me something, at least spell it right, you knob. $5:55 our flight is. That's very early, that. That's very early. You can't... Can you have a fry-up before then? Can you have a fry-up before then? You can't have a fry-up at bloody 4 in the morning, can ya? Did they even open at that time? Alex says, have a great holiday and most importantly, make sure you and Holly come back safely. Whenever I hear about Tenerife, I always think about Jay Slater straight away. Stay safe, ladies. Don't worry, Alex. We won't be out in them bloody mountains. The only way I'll be getting lost is on my way to the bar. Yes, you can, and a glass of wine. Weatherspoons will be open. Oh, don't. Oh, that really pissed me off. That will piss me off if the Weatherspoons is open. Don't say that. I'll be raging if that's the case. Don't. I will be fuming if I have to get a fry up before at 4 in the morning. I'll be raging. Oh, there's not much worse than that, is there? Get the cocktails in. Well, apparently Holly's still teetotal apparently on holiday. She'll have to have a couple, wouldn't she? She'll have to have a couple. Richard says fry up at any time. Oh, that's pissed me off, that. 442 says, good stream, Holly. Been a good live since I joined. Let's hope for a good second half and we get to see JJ. Yeah, he's probably the most intrigued I would be to see, 442. So hopefully we do get to see a little bit of him, because we've not seen anything of him so far, have we? Apart from academy games. Just seen Thompson being shown around Old Trafford. And he seems like a man of few words. Get a job then, Mike says. Piss off then. Will you be having beers before your flight? I don't know. Maybe. I'll see how I feel. Production's on bloody. She's feeling generous today, and she then's bloody abused the life at me, and production's not even stepped in. Production's enjoying it. Maybe it's production's fake account at this point. No protection for production. I have got one, Jaina, but clearly she's not very good. Block him, Daniel, and tell him to foof off. Production's in holiday mode. She's already clocked out. She's got her out of office on. What kind of a moderator, right? In all seriousness here, guys. What kind of a moderator says, I'm not going to time out the person that's sending you abuse because I want to see what their angle is. I'm intrigued by them. What, so if you saw me in the street then, production, get stabbed, and you go, oh, I'm not going to call the ambulance here because I want to see how this situation plays out. I want to see what your kind of angle is in survival. Get them gone! Get them gone! Their angle is they're abusive! Same lineup, by the way, apart from Amas is now on, so that will alleviate some of the pressure from me there. So if you do hear me say Amas and Lacey now, then I'm in the right. I'm in the right. As if she's doing that. She's letting my abusers, she's giving my abusers the benefit of the doubt. Because she wants to see what angle they're coming from. They're coming from a bad one. Hell. They're coming from. That's the angle. Mine is hell. He's calling me a parasite and a parasite. I don't even know what that means. But I know it's not good. And you want to see what angle they're coming from. Who went off? Luke Shaw came off for Amas. 4-4-2. That's the only change I can see though. I think Yoro stepped into the middle. So Heaven has... No, Yoro stepped into the middle. Maguire's come off. And then we've got somebody on the right. Oh, Heaven's let that across his body when he shouldn't have. Missed opportunity there. Welcome in, Rethanon. Irish Ghost says need a new mod. Paris Dyke was a step too far. Oh, it was awful. Heaven, just a mistake there. Couldn't get the ball under control. Don't get Amas and Lacey mixed up now that they're on the same pitch. Well, I can get away with it now, Alistair, so I'm fine. What an opportunity for young players pre-season is. You'd really want to impress, wouldn't you? Santos, great little header into Xerxes. Xerxes can't get the ball away to Mbuemo. Great challenge by Yoro. Santos now in the middle for United. Amas does well. Brave header. Get there, Dorgu. Get there, Dorgu. Get there. Unlucky. Xerxes to close Rosenborg's keeper. Good pressure from Xerxes. Puts out for a throw-in. Yeah, Laurie says, Holly, thoughts on United ladies? I reckon London City will do better. I don't think you're far off, Loy. I don't think we will do much at all. I don't think we've made as many moves as I would have liked. And the main move, I think we should have got rid of that bloody Mark Skinner. We need to move on from him. Yeah, Alistair. Strange. Yoro and Santos sound like our two best players so far. Yeah, Yoro's been good, to be fair. Mount's been alright. Unlucky shot from Xerxes there. Probably should have played the pass. The pass. Go on, Amas. You got to get there. You got to get there. Well in, Amas. Ref, that's so soft. 442 says, what's the feeling, everyone? Should we sell Xerxes if the right offer comes? I think only if we get somebody else in. 442. Only if we get the right only if we get somebody else in. I think we're going to struggle this year for striking options. So, as inconsistent as Xerxes is, I think we should still hold on to him while we haven't got anyone else in that position. Other than Sesko. That's an out-and-out striker, if you get me. Heaven, Santos, Amas. Good feet by Amas. Loses it though. Retrieved by Santos. To be fair, he's been busy this game, Santos. And again, stops the ball in there. Until we get rid of Skinner, I don't think we'll be a seriously competitive ladies team. I don't know why they're still standing by him. I think he's taken us as far as he possibly can. Maybe even further than he possibly can. I hope I'm wrong. Shay Lacey scored, VX. Welcome in, by the way, VX. Good to see you in the chat. I'm going to miss you all for a week. There will be uploads on the channel, so make sure you keep your eye out on the channel for uploads. There should be at least 1 or 2 videos in next week, so please do make sure you keep an eye out for those. .442 says, I feel the same. Even with Xerxes, I feel we're too short forward. Exactly that, 442. I still think we could add to that position, so I definitely would refrain from getting rid of one of them if we need to add to it as it is. If somebody comes in and they are exactly what we need to be either a backup or for Sesko to kind of learn from, then I would get why one, Xerxes would want to leave, and 2, why we'd get that wage bill off our back, but currently I don't think we can. Of course, Mike, of course. Welcome in, Alan. Would you bring Greenwood back? Not in a million years, Richard. Not in a million years. I wish we brought back Casey Stoney in place of Skinner, says Alex. Vitek now finds Heaven. Heaven with a bullet of a ball into Dorgu. Dorgu can't control it. BX says, can't wait to get the away kit on payday. Blue's my favourite colour. Not sure about whose name I get printed though. I would love... I can't wait to get the blue kit, VX. I can't wait for the white one as well. Yoro's done very well this game. I've enjoyed watching Yoro this game. Have you got a hosepipe ban, Holly, where you are? Yes, we do, Mike, sadly. I've had to water the bloody flowers with the jug because I haven't got a watering can either. If money no object, who would you buy? Don't know, my always answer is Vitinha, but I feel like it's a bit boring for me to say. I just love Vitinha. Alex says, if Ineos do not have a plan to bring in new players with the money raised from the Mallard signing, then what is the point of a women's team? If Mallard goes and they don't replace Mallard, like, look, I don't think Mallard is the be all and end all of everything. She's very up and down, Mallard, I think, but she's definitely one of our probably most dangerous players. And if that's saying something, then if Mallard goes, we need to improve. We're better than Mallard. Mount tries to pass too much. Probably should have just shot there, Mount. Thanks, P. Shame I got to wait till January to get it, though. Thank you, though, P. I know, that's what I mean, Josh. If we don't replace Mallard and she was one of our most dangerous players, then we have got something seriously wrong. One, I didn't think she was good enough to be one of United's most dangerous players in the first place. But two, if she's gone, we're fucked. Struggling to make an impact on this second half. Rosenborg have come out much more aggressive. She is frustrating to watch, Alistair, but for some strange reason she was one of our better players. Xerxes. Great ball out to Amas. That is Amas. Back to Xerxes. Get a shot off Xerxes. Oh my god! Oh my god, Xerxes! What finish! What a finish! Oh my word! That was Martial-esque. Am I watching Xerxes or am I watching Prime Martial? Bloody hell! What a finish from Xerxes. He done me. I bloody was celebrating before he shot. He done me as well. Involved in the link-up play as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous goal from Xerxes. Amas there with a lovely assist. But Xerxes cannot take any less than all the credit here. Oh, Xerxes! Oh, Joshua Xerxes. Oh, Joshua Xerxes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous George. A goal and an assist for our Xerxes. Gorgeous goal. Really nice. Really nice. Gorgeous. Would you take Russo back? Is water wet? Yes, I would take Russo back. What a goal from Xerxes. Alistair says, seems Xerxes ate his Weetabix today. Seems the light switch is on. 442 says, I just wish he was more consistent. Come on, Xerxes. Maybe we don't need a backup striker if Xerxes in this form. 1 goal and assist for Alex. From Alex. I would love it, Alex. I would love it. Can't see the game, but I'm smiling well in VX. Glad you're smiling. What was that pronunciation of really nice? Don't be nasty, Alistair. 80 viewers, by the way, guys. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoy it. And if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing. There'll be plenty of videos out next week. Santos breaks up play again. He's so much better than Ugarte. So much better. Cranius says, really hope Xerxes can carry this form into the season. Well, this is exactly what he would have needed, isn't it, Cranius? And I'm sure we'll see more of Xerxes this pre-season, so hopefully he can build on the confidence he's already built up. Still 23 minutes left to play. Welcome in, Crispy. Hope you're well. See, it's so funny, isn't it? Richard says Carrick has revitalised this team, but Max and Isaac were in earlier saying Carrick's going to be the downfall of this team. It's so funny how the opinions can be so mixed. I would prefer to be of the opinion of Richard, where Carrick has made a positive impact on this team, but I think that's always the case with United's fan base, though, isn't it? Like, half everyone will say Tielemans is a good signing. The other half will say that's the world's shittest signing. Why aren't we signing X, Y, and Z? But it's all a matter of opinion at the end of the day, isn't it? And that's why everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's why I started the channel, because I don't want to just come on here and tell you I think this, and this, and that's right, and influence your decisions. I always say, I think this. What do you guys think? Sometimes I would even not cast judgment until I've heard what you guys think, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Latest VX, good to see you in the chat anyway. I hope you have a lovely evening. Alan Moran says, are you excited for FC 27? Not really. Same shit, different year, isn't it? Alistair says, I think Carrick isn't doing anything special, but he is just keeping it simple, which is what we need. Amarim was overcomplicating things, trying to force people into his own formation. Bruno in the midfield, that's a perfect example. Be nice if we could keep a clean sheet as well. I think we're either going to see some changes here, or there's some sort of drinks break. Yeah, loads of changes. Xerxes makes way. Still no JJ Gabriel. Obi comes on. The Fletcher brothers, I think, are back. Both the Fletcher brothers on the bench today. So obviously the early exit of Scotland has given Tyler Fletcher back to United early. Scott McTominay Mark II. What a violation, them goals from Xerxes. Alex says, if Xerxes plays like this, maybe we can save money on buying a new backup striker and use the money to bring in a third midfielder and a solid left back. The worrying thing is, right, that the worrying thing for me is and this is probably a really horrible thing to say and really not a nice thing and really judgmental, and it's probably casting judgment on more who a player is than what they can bring, but I worry that if we're in the Champions League and we need to dig deep and Sesko's not cutting it, or Sesko picks an injury up and we bring Xerxes on, I just struggle to believe that Xerxes can change things for us. But that isn't a good opinion from me. I don't like that. I feel like that, and maybe it is just a lack of confidence in Xerxes from myself. But I would love if he could prove me wrong there. And it feels like that's like a really vain statement. Do you know what I mean? Just because he's not a huge name in Europe, I'm saying that. But that's the best thing about Champions League. It's a great opportunity to showcase who you are. Like, who would have thought an 18-year-old Wayne Rooney would come on in his debut and score 3 goals? Like, I just struggle to believe that, but I also feel guilty for it at the same time. If you get me. I hope you get me. Alistair says, I remember when he was hauled off at half time because he was so bad. That was a dark time, wasn't it? But then I feel he kind of revitalised that. Devaney scores for United 3-0. Kind of a scramble in the box, but does well to get on the end of it. 3-0 to United. Got the kids on now, by the way, if you missed that. All the kids are on. All the senior players have come off now. So our youth team have just scored against Rosenborg. Let's go the Irish, says Irish Ghost. Josh, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, pal. You deserve so much better, Josh, so I'm glad you're doing well. What does everyone like? Is it too early to cast? I don't like the word opinions sometimes. Is it too early to cast like early judgment on Chido Obi? What does the jury say about Chido Obi? Do we think he could possibly be a first team player eventually, or have we not seen enough from him yet? I'd like to think that the answer of no isn't that no, he's not talented enough. The answer of no is, well, we haven't seen enough of him yet. I definitely don't think he's ready for the first team. Ball goes straight through Tyler Fletcher. Shot on goal. That's well wide. No chance. Needs a loan, says Jason. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea, Jason. Rosenborg weren't happy with that goal. They said it was handball, and I don't think it would be because his hands were down by his side. Armour's hands. Alistair says, I don't think Carrick rates Obi. Hardly saw him more under Amorim than with Carrick. And last game, if I can remember rightly, Alistair, against Wrexham, we didn't see him, did we? We saw a whole new starting 11, and if I'm correct in thinking there was somebody up top in his place that wasn't even a striker. I could be wrong, but I'm sure he was one of the ones that didn't get a lot, if any, time last week. Devaney muscled off the ball. Is our clean sheet going to go? Hits the post. Get it away, Amas. Get it away. Yeah, Obi, he's struggling so far anyway. Struggling to hold the ball up at all. Wins a foul though. 442 says he is young, give him time. Not every jewel needs to shine at age 18. Yeah, that's a good point, 442. I just think maybe a loan move would be good for him. Good exposure, good experience. Might not be the worst thing in the world. I don't think it kind of says a little bit. Well, I don't know, because you could argue that obviously Ahmad went to Sunderland, didn't he, when they were in the Championship? So you could argue that Ahmad wasn't at a level to play in a Premier League lower sided team. I don't think Cheeto is there yet either. Any youngsters you would definitely want to keep for the cup games? Definitely Shea Lacey. Definitely Shea Lacey. Am I sold on Amas just yet? Yeah, I think so. I think we'd keep Amas. I'm not convinced by the Fletcher brothers. They could go. Lacey and Amas, I think, are probably our highest prospects, in my opinion. I reckon so, Mike. I reckon so. JJ Gabriel's warming up. Is he going to be our very own Lamine Yamal? From what you've heard about him, from what you've seen of him, then yes. "442 says 100% agree with you on the Fletcher brothers." I'm glad 442 because I don't want to be. I hate to feel like I'm being unfair, but I just don't see it with them. I just don't. I don't understand why. I don't get where they are. I don't see what is in them yet. I don't, and I'm not saying there's nothing there. I'm just saying I don't see it. I don't see what's in them to get them to where they are. So James says United dominating today. I think we shouldn't loan out players who are showing real promise because they won't gel with the team as someone who stays. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird, Alistair. I don't want to be that person, but are the Fletcher brothers here because of their name? Whatever they're selling so far, I ain't buying. I ain't buying what they're selling though. Sell them to Chelsea. That's what I say. I wouldn't be bothered about either of them, Krishna, if I'm honest. I think Tyler is probably a little bit more of the higher rated one, but not by me. I think they're both just as level as each other. Do you think though, Josh, that they're the type of players, I could be completely wrong, but I don't even think they're the type of players that we would like miss, or if we let them go permanently, we'd ever probably hear from them again at an envious level. I know, but then I don't want to get. I get what you're saying, Irish Ghost. I get that's a way to develop these younger players, but I want us to win trophies next season, and if it means that because we're starting the youngsters we struggle, then I don't want that. This game is definitely a lot more open with the Fletcher brothers in midfield than Santos and Mount. Good layoff from Chido Obi. And Amas scores. What a brilliant game he's had so far as well. Great finish from Amas. 4-0 to United. 2 goals scored by the youngsters. Brilliant, brilliant goal from Amas. Does very, very well to get there. Very well. Why don't they celebrate? Great cross in. By Kama. Is it Kamana? Is it Kamama? Great cross in. Lovely cross in. Beautiful cross in. I think this game's in the bag, says Jaina. Rosenborg are in the middle of their domestic season as well. Bloody hell, Josh. Why aren't they celebrating? Welcome in, Stephen. Watching from Belfast. Good to see you in the chat. This is like the England versus France game. We'll still win 6-4. Yeah, I hope we don't lose 6-4. Bit of a breakdown and attack there. Nina Jones says, hi everybody from Josh's mum, you're doing a great job, Holly, keep it up. Ah, thank you, Nina Jones. What a lovely thing to say. What a lovely thing to say. Thank you very much. Make it 5, says Richard. Our players shown an elite mentality by not celebrating the goals. I don't know, Alex. A little bit of me is like, have some fun. It's pre-season. Give it a knee slide. Give it a little bit of a Usain Bolt situation. Come on. Casse who in this game, says Josh. Casse Santos. Shot from Rosenborg, well over the bar. Alistair says, is it surprising the kids have been outperforming the first team? I mean, not to me, since kids are fighting for game time and their future's here. And a lot of these kids, Alistair, will probably play alongside each other very often, so they maybe know what to expect from each other a little bit more than our team that started this game would, because apart from in pre-season, they would never play alongside each other really, whereas these kids kind of probably know what to expect from each other. Maybe it's a little bit of experience as well, having played with each other. They know what one another is going to do and what they're good at and the areas they need to exploit. Alex says, any plans for tonight after this game is over? No, Alex. Very, I'm getting into holiday mode after this game is over. I filmed 2 videos before this game started because I knew after this game I would just want to go downstairs, have dinner, chill out with Holly and really get into holiday mode then. So everything's done now. Everything's done. Very much looking forward to it. We've got a pack over the weekend, but that's it. That's just fun, isn't it? That's fun. We've done our holiday shopping. What are you guys up to for the evening? Anyone doing anything fun tonight? I really want to. I've heard a lot about the Odyssey movie today. Welcome in, Joe. I've heard a lot about the Odyssey movie, which has taken me by surprise. Has anybody watched that? Has anyone got plans to watch that? What's everyone up to this evening? We'll discuss in our last 14 minutes. Go on and enjoy that holiday. Oh, Mike, you ain't got to doubt me. Oh, I thought Mike said it was Alistair. Seven! Thank you so much, Seven, for the super chat. You are a bloody hero. Thank you very much, Seven, for the €5 super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Guys, please do drop a like on Seven's super chat because that is really, really generous, and I am really grateful for that, Seven. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, Seven, more than I can tell you. William says, just had a Chinese, probably sleep now. Oh, William, it's not easy being king, is it? It's not easy being king. I've heard it's a very good movie. Yeah, it's had a lot of good responses to it, Alistair. My mum went to watch it today, so maybe I'll ask my mum how it went. Richard says, I'm going to play dominoes and up the pub in Guinness. Seven says, love your content, Holly. Thank you so much, Seven. You really are a hero for that. Thank you. Alistair says, if we get a 5th goal, I'll send in a 5. Go on, Alistair. Alex says, I plan to see the Odyssey film tomorrow at my local IMAX. I've heard really good reviews about it. I didn't even know that it was going to be of such a big kind of reaction. Let's give it a Google, shall we? It must be good if my bloody mum went to see it. She never goes to the cinema. Who's in it? Tom Holland's in it. And Zendaya. They're all in it. Alex says, for tonight I'll probably prepare dinner when I get home and watch the darts action on TV. Sounds like a good evening. Alistair says, are you a big cinema girl, Holly? Yes, I love the cinema, Alistair. I bloody love it. It's just something really... Do you know what? I think it's because I really enjoy senses. Like, I really enjoy like sound. That might sound really weird, but I enjoy real high quality sound and like immersiveness. So I like having a good picture in front of me. Like if I get TV, I want it to have perfect picture. That really bothers me if the picture's not good. And sound, I think I love sound. Like there's nothing better to me than either listening to music with really good speakers or watching a movie really loudly. So everything about the cinema is what I enjoy, and I love popcorn and minstrels and fizzy drinks. Yeah, do you know what I mean though? That probably does sound really weird, Alistair, that I've said I enjoy sound, because obviously everyone enjoys sound, but I just really, really like, I get a satisfied feeling out of that. Tiny cinema here, says Rethanon. Seven says, currently watching the stream and my kid play FIFA. He's a Liverpool fan. Boo. No, it's not. I don't think it is Marvel P. I think it's just a general film on its own. Should see a HDMI box. Chill. I really want to get a better TV soon, but I want to wait and actually invest in the right TV as well. Because we bought the TV we have downstairs. We bought that when we first moved out together, and I think it's great TV, don't get me wrong, but I want to do some research into TVs and get our next one. When we moved from where we lived before to this house, I thought we were really careful with it, but now there's a dark spot on the TV, so that really bothers me. Alistair says, I get what you mean. It's the speakers around the cinema and the vibrations you get from it hits all the right senses in the ears and feels like you're part of the movie. That's what I mean. I like when my senses are overloaded. In the right ways. Like, when you can fully immerse, like exactly what you said, Alistair. Like Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones because it's so cinematic. I really like cinematic things. Jana says, you know what? If you enjoy sound, you'd love Alan Fieldhouse. Yeah, I'll have a look into that. If you get a Sony, I can get you a discount. Great shout, P. I actually really like Sony. I like Sony. They do lovely PlayStations. How much discount do you get, P? It's like blasting music in your car. I completely understand that. But definitely, Jaina. But even when you're blasting music, it has to be of a good speaker quality. It makes the whole experience so much better. Christian says Odyssey's being torn apart on social media for being too woke. Most overrated movie you've seen? I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm not going to say... The movie I'm going to say, right, is not... that I didn't enjoy it. It's just that I don't understand the pure devotion people have for it. So, the movie I'm going to say is, and Holly's going to hate me here, is probably Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter's a good film, but I don't think it's worth people literally like getting tattoos and shit for it. Cheeto Obi, good ball out. Fletcher, one of them. Nice little back heel. Into Kamana. Oh, another goal! Another goal! Whoa! Alistair, pay up, big boy! Wow, 5-0. Dominating performance. We thought the first team was good in the first half. Second half, they've only had half an hour and they've scored 3 goals. I didn't love it, though. I didn't love it, Holly. I didn't love it. I know, Alistair, they probably are. And maybe it's because... Maybe it's me, because you have to read the books and stuff as well, but I thought they were good, but I didn't think they were anything worth going crazy for. Someone owes you a £5, well in 442. Oh, I forgot about that. Depends on the TV, but just let me know if there's one you like and I'll let you know. Perfect. Thank you, P. Mike's knack. Harry Potter is a Star Wars rip-off, said the real bearded monster. 7! Thank you, 7 for the €2 super chat. 7 says it's because the books were better. Yeah, and I believe that, 7. I do believe that. I do believe that the books are part of the experience if you don't read the books. And I think actually the movies infuriate a lot of the die-hard Harry Potter book fans because they miss out a lot of information, don't they? Like me saying United aren't good, that. No, it's like you saying United are overrated. Alistair! Well in, Alistair, with the $4.99. Thank you, Alistair, for paying up and honouring your word. Wicked is overrated, by the way. Anyway, 5-0, £5. Thank you, Alistair. Guys, drop a like on Alistair's super chat there for supporting the channel. The series will be better, says 7, and I will give the series a go. I 100% will give the series a go. I haven't got a choice because that series will be getting played to me regardless of choice. Well in, Alistair. Thank you for that. Mike says W's for the money, but L's for saying Wicked is overrated. Cheeto Obi now. Plays out wide to Fletcher. I think Jack Fletcher's on the right here. The right back, though. Who's the right back? I need to get his name right because it's disrespectful if I don't say his name right. Kamarson. Is it Kamarson? Jaden Kamarson. He's good. 2 assists for Kamarson. You're going to read the books on Hollybobs. Not them ones, P. Not them ones. I'm going to read... I can't remember what it's called, but I picked a book out for Holly a couple of weeks ago, maybe like last week, and she really enjoyed it, so I'm going to read that. Nice win today. Very nice win, Crispy. Nice 5-0. Dominating. Enjoyable game as well. Much better than Wrexham last week. It's nice to have put that wrong to our rights. I've read one adult book, Alistair. One adult book and lots of Diary of a Wimpy Kids. So, not very impressive. Crispy says, when's your next stream? Well, Crispy, I'm away on Monday for a week, but there will be lots of videos coming out, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm not sure when the next stream is, but I will keep you updated. I will do a post on my YouTube when we've got the next live stream planned, so you guys can see that. Yeah, one adult book. I read Verity though, and that's quite a mad book. I don't know whether I like to think that I'm easily pleased, but there's so much said about Verity being a brilliant book, and it was good, and it was great. I'd say it was great, but I don't know if I was completely and utterly. To be fair, to get me to read an adult book, it would have had to been a great one. So, Richard says, I hope you both have a lovely holiday. Two lovely ladies. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. And you, Crispy. Appreciate that as well. I think we're playing Atletico Madrid next, aren't we? Last minute of the game left. And then, guys, I'm gone for a week. No live streams for a week. Probably over a week, actually. Yeah, well, it'll be over a week. I think we're playing PSG the following week. Great ball from... I don't know who that was. It was offside. Fletcher's offside. I really enjoy Stephen King books. Yeah, defo, Mike, defo. Hope to see Sweet Holly soon. Jack loves Holly. Yeah, there will be videos, Alistair. Just keep your eyes peeled. If anything, anything mad happens, then maybe we'll... Nah, I'm gonna relax. I'm not even bringing... I don't think I'm even bringing any United... Oh, I am. I'm bringing the black United top away with me. And I'm really tempted to bring my Ireland top as well. But Milo, the horrible little sod, I brought him for a groom last week and I picked him up because the pavement was hot. So I picked him up and he got it, you know, and then his nails got caught on my Ireland top. And it pulled out a little thread. Richard says, we'll miss you. It'll have to be Alice or Goldbridge. Well, Richard, there's loads of videos on the channel. There's probably some you haven't watched yet, so don't panic. Don't panic. And I'll be back before you know it, guys. I really will. And I'll miss you all terribly. I'll miss you all terribly. Jaina says, I love Holly too. She's literally a queen. She is a queen. What a great result though for United. 5-0 in pre-season. I know it doesn't mean anything, does it? But it's good to get minutes in the tank. Some showcase performances from some players. Xerxes had a good game. Santos, I feel, had a much better game today than he did before. 442. Thank you so much, 442. Thank you so much for the $10. You are a bloody hero. On 442's first stream, guys, $10. That is incredible. 442 says, thank you for the stream. Have a drink on me on your holiday. See you guys next time. Time to work. Thank you, 442. You are a bloody legend. Thank you very, very much. And you've made a huge impact to this channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You're incredible. Thank you. Yeah, that one, Alex, that one. I appreciate that, 442. Bloody legend. Thank you so much. Christian says, I hope you both have a good time off. We'll miss you too. Stay safe. What lovely people you lot are. What lovely people. You really are lovely. The community we've built is just so special. It really, really is. I appreciate you all more than you could ever imagine. I really do. And it's going to make me enjoy my holiday so much more knowing that I've got the most unbelievable community telling me to enjoy it and everything. So thank you very much. Alex with another £2 super chat. Thank you very, very much, Alex. You are a legend as always. Alex is on fire tonight, guys. With how many have you done now, Alex? 3? Is it 3 super chats? Thank you very, very much, Alex. Every stream, Alex is in here supporting the channel, guys. So please do drop a like on Alex's super chat if you can. And Alistair can proudly say he's an OG. When are you going to Dublin, Holly? In September, Jay. September. Can't wait. Right, guys. That's it. That's it. United. It's finished. 5-0 to United against Rosenborg. Brilliant pre-season performance from the youngsters, from Xerxes, from Santos. I think Yoro had a great performance. Heaven. Everyone played well. So thank you all for a lovely, lovely stream. I will see you all when we get back from holiday. I really, really do appreciate everything you guys do for the channel and all your commitment and all your support. It never goes amiss. So thank you all. You're all absolutely incredible. And please believe that because of you guys, I'm going to have the best holiday. So really, really, really appreciate you all. Thank you very much. And we will be back before you know it. There will be videos dropping on the channel, guys, and you will like them because they're very, very interesting. And just little topics to discuss. So I hope you guys enjoy them. Look forward to hearing some of your thoughts on them as well. Thank you all for the chats, the super chats, the likes, the subscribes, the views, anything, everything. Getting involved in the chat, not getting involved in the chat. Thank you. I really, really do appreciate every single one of you, and I love you all dearly. So thank you. And I will see you all when I'm back. Stay safe, everyone. Look after yourselves and each other. And you know that the channel's always a safe place. So if you want to connect with each other or have a chat with each other or whatever, I'm sure everyone will be happy to do that on the channel. So take care, guys. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. Love you all. Bye-bye, guys.